So do you mainly work with individuals? Do you work with couples? Both?
I work with both, primarily individuals. I work in private practice. So in my private practice, I've probably got 70 to 75% of my clients are individual adults. And then 20 to 25 or 30 to 25% are like couples. And then I work with some kids, but not as many. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you help these individuals find, I don't know, positive spin, I guess, during what might be one of the hardest things that they're going through in their life? Like, let's say if they've come to you, they're like, I'm going through with this divorce and my world's spinning and it's going upside down.
Yeah. And I think part of it is, I mean, it's a process, right? Therapy is a process. Life is a process. So it's not this, like, they're going to come in and 2 sessions in, we're going to be like, this is awesome. Your life is so much better.
Here's the solution.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you think people do sometimes come into therapy thinking that it could be this really quick turnaround?
Like, fix me, Sarah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
What pill or series of pills do I take? And
I have definitely experienced that with clients, and it's kind of 50-50 on whether they buy into the process and see what's there and that it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take time, but that's worth it to get them to where they want to go. Or they're kind of like, wait, I thought it was going to come for a month and then be fixed, so I'm out.
I wonder if it's along some of those personality types and traits of people. You know, like you've got that red personality.
Red personality.
Where it's like, well, I'll do a six-week package and we'll get it all done in that time. And
Which I will say, I do have a handful of clients that come in that way. They come in and they kind of say like, okay, I'm here for 3 months, or like, I'm here for 6 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's going to take a little longer than that. And I don't necessarily say that. Sometimes I say that directly, sometimes I don't. But usually by the time they hit that point, they see that they have made some progress, or they have a better understanding of who they are, but there's so much more that they can accomplish. And so at that point, they're bought into the process, that now they're committed and they're coming and kind of sticking it out for the long haul.
So what types of things do you talk to your clients about? Like things that they can, well, they're going to therapy with you, but obviously there's hard work, like you said. So there's hard work being done at home. What are some of those things that people could be doing to get themselves to a better place?
I feel like one of the biggest things that I find, and I think you probably read that in my bio, is this idea of looking at your past. That people often want to focus on what's happening right now in the immediacy. And sometimes that's necessary. You know, you need some coping skills, you need some tools, you need some things to kind of help you manage right now. But the bigger thing that will lead to more sustained change is going to be looking at your past. So your family history, your past relationship dynamics, things like that, where you're getting a better understanding of really who you are and how you got to where you're at, so that you can understand what areas you might need to work on or change. So that's a lot of the stuff I really like to go after is, let's talk about your family history. Let's talk about your past relationships. Let's look at kind of the broader picture and see, what are the relationship dynamics that you keep repeating? Or what are the patterns that are showing up in your life? And how are those helping you or hurting you? And then let's start to change and tackle those things. So really looking at it from a deeper level and kind of this causal place than just what's happening right now on the surface.